Buonasera e benvenuti a questa conferenza stampa del vertice Minsk.
This is a matter of now beginning the talks. We're at the table, and we expect a ceasefire. And we expect adherence to the ceasefire. And we expect full humanitarian access. That is in the United Nations Security Council Resolution 2254, and it could not be more clear in terms of the discussions that we had in Vienna about when and how a ceasefire would begin. So the ceasefire has been embraced and voted for by Russia, and they have expressed their support for it. Now, I talked to Foreign Minister Lavrov a couple of days ago, and I specifically discussed ceasefire with him, and he said they are prepared to have a ceasefire. And the Iranians have said they are prepared to have a ceasefire. So my hope is that the work we have done and leading up to this now can quickly come to fruition now that the opposition is at the table and engaged. And I'll be talking to Staffan de Mistura later today, conveying to him the latest of my conversations with fellow foreign ministers about this necessity. So my hope is that we will immediately start to implement a genuine ceasefire.
And pretend to negotiate with them in Geneva.
Children are suffering, not as a result of an accident of war, but as the consequence of an absolutely intentional tactic. And as I mentioned, that tactic of using starvation as an instrument of war is directly against the law of war. So, in the face of this kind of horror, all of the ministers in attendance today, every single one of them, agreed to stand on the side of international law and basic human rights and decency in demanding that the Syrian regime take immediate steps to halt its indiscriminate laying siege against women and children, its indiscriminate dropping of bombs on civilians, and allow humanitarian access now. So our promise and our purpose and our united pledge today comes with confidence that we believe that ultimately this coalition is going to succeed in achieving our goals and restore stability and hopefully the possibilities of a future that people, the millions of people who have been displaced from their homes as a consequence of the intransigence of Assad and his regime and the rise of extremists who have taken advantage of the vacuum that has come with that. Syria-Turkey border.
Italy is ready to respond to the request of a new Libyan government of national accord in several fields and also on security. With other countries, we are discussing this opportunity, but the key point is that we need a political process going on and a government of national accord having the endorsement of the Libyan parliament in the next 10 days or 2 weeks.
Avanti, non so, l'hanno immobilizzato.